Grenada has been an area that has seen at least 2 previous attempts to zone it, especially under the OECS National Resource Management Unit. And both attempts were not successful. Creating an MPA is probably our very first attempt at what we call spatial planning, to use marine space and zone it for particular uses so that we preserve our biodiversity while at the same time reducing user conflicts and at the same time protecting livelihoods.
The Grenada MPA will be the largest MPA in Grenada, 19.7 square kilometers. This MPA will extend from the entrance to St. George's Harbour all the way down to the airport in Point Salines. The MPA would encompass the entire Grenada Reef Complex, including both the inner reef and the outer barrier reef. The MPA, it would be divided into 8 different zones where specific activities would be permitted so that we would not have confusion.
There are so many users. There are so many different users. And there are so many investors investing millions in this small space that the power of vested interest becomes very great. And you have to be very, very wise in your decision making to ensure that the views and feelings and positions of all users, based here or not, are taken into consideration when coming up with a management plan for this place.
The primary rationale for the establishment of the Grenada MPA is to minimize the historical and current conflicts and threats to the areas, to name a few. The capture of immature fish, particularly by spearfishing, the proper disposal of fish and fish processing waste along the beach, the unregulated anchoring within the area, resulting in damage to the marine ecosystems, the lack of demarcation zones for swimming and motorized water sports, the inadequate compliance and enforcement of the existing rules and regulations, the improperly supervised coastal development, which may have adverse impact on the marine environment.
The benefits, which would include ecosystem protection, or biodiversity protection, livelihood protection. We have to protect people's livelihoods, whether they're in the tourism sector or the fishery sector or any sector that uses this place here. We have to ensure that their livelihoods are protected. So with that kind of complexity, management must be adaptive. That is to say, the management plan, including the zoning, is not set in stone. Circumstances change. And when circumstances change, people change. So what may be okay today, 6 months down the road, we'll have to come back and adjust the management plan to take in a new reality, a new situation on the ground, so that the management plan becomes responsive to the ever-changing needs of the users in the area, while at the same time learning to manage the conflicts and minimizing the disagreement that we have and trying to build consensus.